Hello, welcome to Awesome Time. This is the show where I tell you about all of the new stuff at VAT19, and stick around, we've got stupid science. All right, welcome to episode 116. Make sure to subscribe to our email newsletter by hitting the card here so you can get $5 off your next order, which you should be placing soon because it's the holidays. All of you are ordering a ton from us right now, which is awesome, but I actually have to go run out to our warehouse to go help with all of that. So today, your host is actually gonna be Eric. So Eric's gonna be Jamie. Kara will play the part of Eric, and Rebby's gonna play the part of Kara. Stick around, you're gonna have a ton of fun with Eric. He's probably funnier than I am, but he doesn't know the products as well. Hopefully he read the webpage.
I'll figure it out.
Hello!
All right, pass me the Apple Watch of Triumph.
All right, I'm off to the warehouse to pack your packages. Thanks.
Don't actually leave, I'll break this. All right, guys, our first segment is, you guessed it, it's the one that keeps the lights on. Sponsorships and outstanding reviews and recommendations, yeah! Today, we're gonna be playing with the GMU Robot. Full disclosure, this is sponsored by UB Tech, and it's a fully programmable robot that you build, and then you get to control it with an app. You actually can program it to do stuff. It's really cool. All right, with this kit, you can actually build the BuzzBot or the MuttBot. It takes the kind of the same parts. You can build either one of those. We already built one for you. Now you can play with it. Now you can make him do cool stuff. All right, so I got my free app here, and now you can control him. So we've hooked him up via Bluetooth. Now let's play with him. All right, I'm gonna move him right. Back left. I'm gonna try a twist. Oh. This guy's got crazy moves. I can't even dance like that. This is his happy dance. I'm gonna try to do that. That's pretty good. Once you've built him and now you can control him, you can actually program a bunch of these moves for him to do. All right, so we have already programmed our own little Awesome Time dance into this guy. So let's go to the coding section, and then we go up to here with the ones we've already made, and there's the Awesome Time dance. You can kind of see the different moves we've programmed in there. So this is teaching you about engineering, it's teaching you about science, programming, math, which is cool because it's fun and educational. The more you know. All right, so let's run our program and watch him dance. Oh, the happy dance. Yes! Careful, robot! He almost went off the table, so get a big table maybe if you've got a complicated dance like we made. But yeah, the GMU Robot. Again, we are not selling this, sadly, but you can find it at Best Buy, Target. A lot of the big retailers are gonna have this guy. Pick it up, start programming, and have some fun. All right, we're moving along. Guys, if you hate the job I'm doing, hit me up in the comments. Just leave some anonymous hate, or maybe on my personal Twitter. Just tell me how terrible I'm doing. All right, here we go. This one's awesome. Thanks, Rebby. Oh, man, we've been waiting for these. These are the Star Wars battling drones. We got 3 of them. There's your speeder bike, your advanced TIE fighter, and your X-Wing. It's getting crowded in here. These boxes are so epic. All right, so... All right, maybe we'll ditch a couple just so I can show you the unboxing of one. So it's a pretty sweet box. It's got a wax seal. Check this out. You haven't even played with the toy yet, guys. Oh, sorry guys, I was checking out the box. All right, so it plays sounds from the original movie, and you can see there's even a lucite box on the inside showcasing your cool figurine. No, it's not even a figurine, it's a drone that you can fly in battle. So we've got our TIE Advanced, our speeder bike, and our X-Wing, and these are hand painted, so check out all the detail there. So, I mean, this is like, you can showcase these, and you can also fly. All right, so I have my controller here, and this thing is serious. I mean, it's got buttons galore. It's got even a place to hold your cell phone for an app that will be coming soon. They are really cool. They go 35 miles an hour, max speed. They have an infrared signal right here that they kind of shoot out. If you get hit, your controller vibrates to let you know that you've been hit by one of the other drones. And then if you get hit 3 times, your drone will actually spin around and be disabled for a little bit. Battle them with friends. Up to 12 people can battle at a time. So, I mean, the stars are the limit. Gosh, that's bad. So yeah, pick these up. They're gonna be the hottest new toy this Christmas. I promise you that. All right, Rebby, give me something easy, maybe like a bottle opener. Oh man, that is a pound of gold magnetic putty and stuck right in the middle. A giant ferrite magnet that comes with it. This is an exclusive to VAT19. You can't get this anywhere else currently. So you get the giant magnet and then you get this pound of gold magnetic putty. Of course, you know how cool magnetic putty is. Just like the normal putty, you can stretch it. Except there's a lot more to stretch. It's like a workout. Tear it. You could bounce it. You can control it, like you can make a little strand of it because it's got infused magnetic particles, so it reacts to magnets, guys. It's alive! So yeah, you're probably used to like this guy, right? Like this is our precious metals gold putty. Ooh, it's shimmery. Look at the size difference on this bad boy. I mean, do it jumbo. I'm gonna do a little experiment here. I'm going to set this down. We're gonna tabletop the rest of this episode. I'm just gonna leave this here. Let's just see what happens. Nice, Revy. This is Happy Salmon, a very fun and addictive game. So it's just this little salmon pouch. All right, so you also get 72 cards, and on each card, it has this kind of action. This one says pound it. So if we were playing, I would say pound it. And then if somebody else had another pound it card, we would bump fists. And once you pound it with somebody else, then you can discard that card, go to the next one. Once you run out of all of your cards, you win. It's super high energy. It's crazy. You're shouting out stuff. You're doing actions. My favorite action, of course, is the namesake of the game, the Happy Salmon. Kara, can you do the Happy Salmon with me from off screen? That's the Happy Salmon. You're gonna like do like that. That's Happy Salmon. Buy it now. Buy 19.com. This is Lift It. This is another really fun game. This one takes a little bit more time. It's not quite as crazy as Happy Salmon. So you set up your board and then you get these pieces, all right? So you've got these like building blocks. All right, so you can play this with 1 to 8 people. I mean, if you don't have any friends like me, you can play this by yourself. And so you're gonna draw one of these cards and it will have like a configuration that you need to make. So this one says you've got 40 seconds to make this. And you can't just do it with your hands. Like you can't just like set it up and put it there. You've got to use the cranes that it comes with to make it. While you're going around the board, sometimes you're gonna get a space where you have to use your head. So you put on one of these guys, you attach the little crane doodad to it. If I had gotten the head space, I would have to create that whole thing with my head. So let's see, once again, can I do it this time using the old noggin? 1, 2, 3, here we go. It's hard to kind of see down there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Barely got any time left. Barely got any time left. Ah, didn't even get one piece. There's also a part where you have to use a teammate to put it together, so you might both have the cranes on and be working as a team to get it assembled. So that is Lift It, get it, play it with some friends this holiday season, and enjoy. Reminder, everybody, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, so you can win free stuff, free swag. We do giveaways, but you gotta follow us on the soch to win the gives. All right, next up we got another game! Rock Me Archimedes. This is a cool balancing game for 2 people. It's like chess if the chessboard were on a teeter-totter. This game is from our friends at Marbles the Brain Store, another cool game from them. So what you do is you will place a marble on one of the sides and it tips like that, right? So it's now got more weight over here. If your end touches the ground or the table or whatever, you lose. Then you take a die and you will roll it. And let's say I got a 3. I can move this 3 spaces now. 1, 2, 3. So like somebody who's playing me might put one there. Oh boy, watch it, bro. And then I can choose to either move mine a little bit more or I can put another one on. So if I were to get 4 of my marbles into this area right here, which is the end zone, I win. Unless, again, I touch the ground on either side of this. So, and that's Rock Me Archimedes, a really fun strategy game. Check it out. Bat 19. I'm getting hungry. Rabby, hit me. This is the milk and cookie shot maker. It's a silicone maker that allows you to make cookie cups. You pour the milk in there, drink the milk out of the cookie, eat the cookie. So we just made these. They still might be a little crumbly. Nice, Kara, good work. All right, so you're supposed to melt chocolate into it and that prevents the milk from seeping through or leaking out. We didn't have time to make the chocolate liner, but that's because it's this episode's stupid science.
Stupid science.
All right, come on in, Kara. Yeah, oh, you brought the milk. Kara.
Yeah.
My hippopotamus is this. If we fill milk up without the chocolate liner, it'll just soak it up and it'll be like this just cookie soaked with milk, and maybe we could just eat it straight like that and it'd be delicious.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah?
I'm seeing some crackage going on there. What you said will probably happen, but I also think it'll
All right.
out the side.
So this is science. We gotta test our hippopotamus.
Whoa!
It is leaking. There's one hole back there. There's like a single hole.
You gonna get that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is soaking in though.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, soaking it up down there a little bit. But so it's both leaking out and soaking it up. A bit of a mess. So to fully test our hypotenuse, I am going to put the cookie in my mouth and you're going to pour the milk into it and we can see if it really is a delight. All right, here we go.
Here it comes.
Mmm.
Oh, shoot.
It's really good. The milk went
Yeah.
right in my mouth, and I got the cookie. I soaked the milk up. It's very pleasant.
I feel like your inner Chauncey was coming out.
It's pretty good. So I think
we
hippopotamus
proved something
solved
today.
or whatever. That was stupid science. Cool. All right, so it's that time where we do a segment. We can't get to everything we wish we could, but we're gonna give you the bullet points in our awesome segment that you have to love. Bullet time. I'm gonna have like 15 seconds to go through each item. Here we go. All right, this is the Nintendo controller notebook. Looks like a Nintendo controller back from the 80s, and it's a notebook, so you can write stuff down there like cheat codes. All right, I gotta move on. Oh, this is beer for dogs. Not real beer, it's not alcoholic, it's just good for dogs. It looks like beer, it's fun. All right, we gotta move on. Careful, Rebby. This is the plant pot mug. You could put a plant in it, but you're supposed to put coffee in it. You drink it. It's fun for gardeners. You got a green thumb. I gotta move on. All right, this is the world's smallest Stretch Armstrong. If you were an 80s kid, you probably remember this. He stretches out. He's tiny. He stretches back. And I gotta move on. These are the Emo-Gees coffee mugs. Oh, here we go. We got 3 of them. They look like the things that you send to people, but now you can drink out of them. Oh gosh, that looks dangerous. This is the multi-blade sharpener. You can sharpen all kinds of things that have blades. Credit card pocket knife. You can sharpen scissors. You can sharpen anything that has a blade. It's cool. That's it. That's bullet time. All right, let's check in on our gold putty. It's eating it. Pretty cool. I'll let that sit a little bit longer, and we'll do some fan art. All right, Jamie always complains that this hurts his arm, so here we go. All right, maybe you saw this on our Instagram, but look at these lovely gents. Flowers coming out of my mouth with the hyperlips, and Danny's just taking a little snooze, a little cute snooze with some flowers on. All right, that was fan art. Thanks, guys. If you want to send your own fan art to us, please put my face on it and send it to this address. I need some friends. All right, guys, it's time to wrap this episode up. I hope I did a decent job for you. Watch these cool videos, subscribe to the email newsletter, follow us on social media. I feel like that robot from earlier. We'll see you next time. I'm probably gonna lose my job.
Bat 19.